Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good week. It is torque converter day. I've got my torque converter in from Mike Eiben at Top Line Converter in Pennsylvania. He built me this real nice, I believe it's a 9.5 inch billet for the C6 going behind the 300 in my 1988 Ford E150. Should be about a 3,000 RPM flash stall speed. Should foot brake around 2,500 RPM. He did a really nice job. The workmanship on this converter is absolutely exquisite. I mean, just really nice, clean work. It's the hands down the nicest torque converter I've ever owned. It's fairly priced, and hopefully will be the difference between a vehicle that runs pretty good and one that runs really good. This is kind of a part where people oftentimes cheap out is on the torque converter. I've been guilty of it too, buying the Summit and Jeg specials, and I get it, they're expensive, but a properly built torque converter for your specific application over an off-the-shelf converter, it can really add up. I mean, you could really see, a difference in several tenths, and not only on your elapsed times, but how they behave on the street. A lot of times they can, build them a little bit tighter for a heavy vehicle to where you'll still have that, 3,000 RPM stall speed or 4,200 RPM stall speed or whatever it is you're going after, but they'll be a little bit tighter on the street, won't build as much excessive heat, and won't be as inefficient. So it's really something good to invest in. And like one of my favorite YouTube guys, 50 Tussin, says, do not fear the gear. Well, do not fear the converter. You can you can overstall a vehicle, but don't be afraid of a converter. Oftentimes, if you've got a really big camshaft and a fairly radical vehicle, a looser converter will typically actually make them drive better than trying to shove an overly tight converter behind an engine like that. Nothing's worse than pulling up to a light and the thing surges and tugs at the brakes, and it's a total pig until it gets in its power band. I've often found that if you just have the right torque converter at the correct stall speed, however high it is, a good external transmission cooler, you use good fluid and keep your transmission serviced, typically you'll never have a problem. So for me, they don't really scare me to use in a daily driver. Even in a 4,400 pound van, I'm not afraid of a 3,000 RPM converter, especially one built as nice as this thing. I mean, it's going to be a shame that you won't be able to see this thing inside the bell housing on that C6, because it is genuinely a work of art. And you can tell that I've seen some cheaper converters, they're kind of dirty inside after they build them, and this one's like clean as a whistle, well assembled. All the welds look good, just the paint even looks good, just everything he did looks great. Just really nice quality. It's definitely the best one I've had, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it does behind my built 300. Hopefully this is going to be just that one extra little piece, that one extra step to help me be a little bit more competitive with my V8 brethren. But that's all I have for today. I will holler at you guys later. Y'all take it easy.